You see right there in the top 100. You look at all the teams these boys using, right? Eagles, Packers, Chiefs, Jags, Saints, Eagles, Falcons, Chiefs, Steelers, Chargers, Jets, 49ers, Eagles, Jaguars, Eagles, Bucks, Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, Jets, Bears, 49ers, Dolphins, Jets, Cowboys, Giants, Ravens, Bucks, Seahawks, Dolphins, Chiefs, Dolphins, Eagles, Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, Ravens, Saints, Chiefs, Giants, Ravens, Bengals, 49ers, Eagles, Lions, Falcons, Dolphins, Bears, Eagles, Dolphins, Chiefs, Bears, Jets, Chiefs, Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Chiefs, Dolphins, Falcons, Colts, Ravens, Eagles, Packers, Bills, Ravens, Steelers, Vikings, Chiefs, Jets, Eagles, Falcons, Packers, Commanders. That's the only commander I see. Ravens, 49ers, Jets, Chiefs, Bengals, Ravens. And then there's me, Raiders. All right. This, I would expect a cheese fest. Usually when you get ranked pretty high, you're going to deal with cheaters. So just kind of brace ourselves. Probably plan a bunch of people to do exploits and whatnot, but we'll brace ourselves. Yeah. Trust me, I've been in top 100 more than enough to know. Usually I just stop playing once I get there. It's like I don't want to deal with it no more. They ain't even a legitimate good person. It's just someone that's cheating pretty much. Either that or if you get too high up, you deal with the disconnect glitchers. People that'll just short circuit your internet.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stick with Madison. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, here's third and 7. Now Ritter. Now a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 88 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. Take him down back at the 6-yard line. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Going to go right back to Henry. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 more on that one, and another first down. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Jackson now on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now it's Jackson. That's taken in. He will have the conversion and more. And he's into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Play action, it's Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Open man, that's Trey Tucker. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Raider first down. From the gun, it's Ritter. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Second down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Jackson now. Open man is Tylan Wallace. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Abdullah now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion is Myers. Now Madison. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
How about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for another loss.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The give to White. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6.
38. Hey, computer, set, ready. Set.
They'll run here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The tackle by Preston Simpson. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Strike, check, strike. Ready, ready.
Here's Ritter to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need...
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Nothing fancy here. This was old-school throwback smash-mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Here comes Hill on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll stick to the ground. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Now 2nd and inches. Now Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, I like the idea of airing it out there on 3rd down. You're trying to move this ball even into closer, more manageable field goal distance, but after that incomplete, now brings up 4th down. I think you have no choice but to settle for 3 here and see if it's enough to leave here with a win.
And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. It is 2nd and a yard. Here's Henry. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after now from Tucker. It's up and good. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. DJ Turner now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Let's go now. Slide 2. Ultra. Don't check man. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Green jack. Steel black. Down. Go big.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer.
Yellow. Hey, check mega. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Ritter. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to
Yeah, I forgot that previous one.
The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens.
Yeah, I would have got that previous one, girl. That probably might demote me, but still top 100, so we good.
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pullman.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Ultra. Here we go.
The first run for Alexander Madison. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Michael Dana brings him down. Second and 7.
Check Fury. Let's go.
Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. Whoa. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 18. A big-time play for Vegas. It's a gain of 34. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with White. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Zamir White, touchdown Las Vegas. And now after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2. Off the fake, here's Ritter. That is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Now, Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Black shot. Blue striker. Strike. White. Next. Cut.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
How is that not a sack or a fumble?
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 8-8 is the score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Snap, ready.
Man in motion here is Tucker.
22 middle. Steal. Check, steal. Check, huh?
Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. Nowhere to
Go
go.
so I gotta
He is
pump
taken
safety
down.
so he doesn't stand there.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
And he will find the end zone and extend the lead to 5 points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Downfield, it's Kelsey.
Yeah, that's just what all you
And he's going to be
get in the top
dragged down, but
100
not until
usually.
he's inside the 25.
A gain of 47 yards. And the first down.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, Mahomes. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Here's Pacheco.
Oh man.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts.
You don't blue. Let's go now. Red, cycle, wide open. Strike, check, strike.
Tight end going in motion here. Now Ritter on 1st down. And that one wrapped away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Ritter. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
On play action, Ritter. That one into the hands of Turner. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. Finding his tight end there. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Now, Ritter to throw on second down. That one caught by Tucker. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Vegas.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
They send the tight end in motion. From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is Turner. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter.
Get flagged up.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now Ritter. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Throwing is Ritter. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Play action. It's Ritter. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's Madison. Right back to him on first down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, as you can see on this run, this is a back who is not going to shy away from contact. He actually welcomes it. His ability to run through contact, break tackles, and still have the speed and burst to pick up big yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. He's got the tight end, Mayer. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
To throw is Ritter. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Ritter. That is caught side of the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes Worthy to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of the ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third. He'll run, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion is Myers. They'll keep it on the ground. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. The pass is caught by Turner. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 2nd and 4. Man in motion here is Tucker. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Considering you only need a few inches, I understand the thought process of putting that ball in the air on 3rd down. Let's see if you can take a shot, catch the defense in more run defense mode. But now you take that sack, puts you in a 4th down where now you really have to decide how willing are you to be aggressive here to try to maintain this possession.
Strike! Strike! Speed on blue. Red cycle. Ready?
4th down. Here's Ritter.
Gotta get that throw off.
Not gonna work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give it a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Now Madison. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
On the set.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. Strike 2. Green jacket. Set.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This a potential game winner. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Gotta go further than that.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Open man downfield. It's Kelsey. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Now a first throw here in overtime. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, KC.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does for a set of downs. He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Mahomes now on second down. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A huge play there in overtime. 54 yards. Here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one taken in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Chiefs. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion is Myers. On the handoff, it's Laube. Up the sideline at the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Oh, big hole left side. And
GG's.
go into the end zone. They have tied this game here in overtime. Now Carlson to add the extra point. Now KC
Bro,
going
it's
to
an
use
extra
the
point.
second
I'm
of
not
their
missing this.
timeouts. Carlson now for the extra point. And this is good. No problem with the extra point, and they win it here
We did
in
that.
overtime. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They had to work for this
We
one.
fucking did that.
All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The
So you
Raiders,
gotta
winners
run the
here.
ball
We'll see
heavy
if
in
there are
these
other
type of
winners outside.
games.
So long from
Try to
Vegas.
break people a little bit. You see right there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 rush attempts. Gotta do that in these type of games. You gotta be able to not just run the ball, but run the ball effectively and use it to keep them honest. You know, like I'm not gonna be able to pass as much as I want to, but end of the day, man, it's all about playing for the win. We like right there. I'm in the top 100 category. I just got to get like 1,000 rank points. So, let's say I win 20 games, maybe. You get what, like 20 points? We're like right there. So if I like win maybe 20 games, give or take. I should be. Yeah, exactly right. And trust me, I want to pass more, but the game is definitely a lot different here.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up here. First and 10. Here's Levis to open with a pass. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, here's Levis. Taking off, and he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he'll get to the 48. That's going to be good enough. He'll pick up
My first game I ever played against the Titans.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here we go.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he's in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. Folks' extra point is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, set. 52 blaster. Here we go. Steal. Just steal. Hey.
Man in motion here is Tucker.
Cut.
First carry of the game for Alexander Madison.
What do you
Gain
mean?
of 4 as he's taken
Specific.
down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, computer. Ready. Hey, ready. Set, cut.
They'll stick with Madison. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
Ready. Strike. Check. Strike. Hey.
Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And that call will not get it done.
Are you using an Ethernet connection or Wi-Fi?
So after 1, it's the Titans.
Or not connected to the internet at all? I really don't know. I'd have to see what type of service you have. Do you have like best internet connection or?
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer.
You gotta catch that.
They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. To the left side in the hands of Bull.
Is that not a fumble?
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the give, it's Pollard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
And like 13.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Folks, extra point is good. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23.
Definitely got cheated on that last drive.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Ritter. Now he'll run.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Smash. Ready?
On the handoff, it's Madison. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Ready?
They'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. He's going to let one go.
Yeah, jump higher than that, Myers.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. Folk now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Titans will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. On 1st down, it's Ritter. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off.
Oh, fucking up.
Corner.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now
how is that not a fumble?
And try to shift back.
How is that not a fumble?
To your side of the ball. There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. From the gun, it's Levis. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Nick Folk now
Fix it up in the second
on the
half.
field goal unit. His kick is perfect.
Got to deal with that aggressive blocking home field shit. It's just like the Eagles, except
here late in the first half.
just a little bit stronger.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10.